going on in the world. As you can see, I'm in a vehicle now. I ended up getting a vehicle, thank God. By the grace of God. You know, living in the streets, man, it's tough. It's tough, but if you want to survive in these streets and get by, you're definitely gonna need a couple things. Getting a license is very important. Getting a license is very important. You know, walking towards the destination is it's very cardio-ish, but after a while, you know what I'm saying, especially if you're someone who doesn't have, like me right now, I just lost all my clothes again for the third time. You know what I'm saying? So like if you don't have clothes, you're wearing the same clothes every day. Clothes stink too, you know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of times people have reacted how they reacted with me, because imagine you're wearing this outfit for one day, you're walking 12 hours with it. And then next thing you know, the next day, you're wearing that same old outfit. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important to have a vehicle. You know, first off, you need to get your license. That's first and foremost. Make sure you have your license. If you don't have your license, go get your permit. You know what I mean? Go get your permit. And then you'll be on your journey to get your license. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you live in a state that's bigger than Rhode Island. Like Rhode Island, you could walk pretty much anywhere. But even in certain places in Rhode Island, you definitely gonna need a car. Like a person like me, like I walk from city to city daily. I'm talking about I've walked to Pawtucket and back. You know what I'm saying? I've walked I'm Cranston like it's regular, like it's nothing. I've walked to Garden City. I've walked as far as freaking Lincoln just to do interviews. You know what I'm saying? So getting a car is definitely important. Definitely. So getting your license and then getting your vehicle, it's important, because if you're sleeping outside, you might as well just sleep in a car. Not everybody, a lot of people is using their car as homes anyway. This is pretty much the before. I did a little cleaning yesterday. I got some issues I gotta fix. You know what I'm saying? The handle's not really good. You know what I'm saying? This don't work. I just found out last night that the lights is not on either for the car. My boy, I got this off my guy, man. I appreciate him, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do a little cleaning. We did a little cleaning yesterday. This car got vandalized. You know what I'm saying? So that mirror is messed up. The mirror doesn't come up. So this is how I had to put my window last night. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much clean for the most part. I got my belongings back there. But then, back here is when I slept back here last night. This is where I'm really gonna be sleeping at. Back here. Space is enough. I just gotta clean that out. You know what I'm saying? But at least, thank God, and it's tinted in the back. Something that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I at least got something. It's been a long time since I had a car, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Walking everywhere and things like that over the years. So just remember, having a car is very important. You know what I mean? You can make it your mobile home. You know what I mean? May God be with me. You know what I mean? I'm riding. You know what I mean? I'm riding pretty dirty right now. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get a couple things, man. Damn, I got tagged up by these mosquitoes, man. These mosquitoes attacked me up. But I just went to a meal site called Amo's House. You know what I'm saying? Got me some coffee, some hot coffee, which is I plan on retiring from. I don't know. There's this mushroom coffee I've been wanting to try out. I need to do that. See, but here's what they serve. You know what I'm saying? Here's what they serve. I don't know what this is called. This looks good though. Amos will be having some dope ass breakfasts. You know what I'm saying? They got home fries. You know what I'm saying? They made omelets and sausage. I don't eat pork. You know, I also use the restroom. And you know what I'm saying? You could check out meal sites to get yourself breakfast and lunch. They serve breakfast and lunch. I actually took advantage. They had a water fountain with a filter thing on it. So you know what I mean? So I could have water for the day. So what we're gonna do now is pull up to the other meal site, Macaulay House. It's about 10 minutes away from here. You know what I mean? And once I do that, eat my breakfast, and I'm gonna park the car, man. The benefits of having a car, right? Alright, so I can see. Leaving Macaulay House now. Got more breakfast. It's another place. Another place you can get you know, breakfast and lunch from. You know, they do other programs as well. They also do programs where they help you get food. You know, resources for clothes and things like that, you know what I mean? You know, so I got my coffee, got my breakfast. Let's get it. You wanna know what's crazy? I don't wanna, you know, show this person, but you know, I'm at the light right now and this person just finished asking me for money with a homeless sign on it. You know what I'm saying? Little does she know, I'm homeless myself, and guarantee you got more money than me right now, because I got no dollars right now. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, like, you know, I'm proud of myself, you know, because I didn't have to post up in these corners and beg for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was about to start working out of fast food again. I was gonna work out of fast food again, because, you know, I'd rather do that than be in the streets asking for money. You know what I mean? This is why for a long time I smelled like outside so much, because I was walking so much city to city just to get things done. You know, and you just gotta deal with certain things, man, when you wanna get things done, especially when you're starting with nothing. You know what I mean? I started being in the streets with nothing this time around. I lost everything, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, take it from me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may go through things you may not like to want to go through it, but at the end of the day, the end result will be immaculate. You know what I mean? Will definitely be immaculate. Dear God, I thank you so much for blessing me with these wonderful meals. Thank you so much for always making sure that I'm fed. Pause. Thank you so much, God, for always making sure I don't starve in the streets. I thank you so much, God, for always making sure that I enjoy these meals. I thank you so much, God, for keeping me away from being in harm's way and away from the bad anymore. I thank you so much for giving me another chance to make today better than yesterday. I thank you so much, God, for absolutely everything. And may today be a better day than I had yesterday. I thank you so much, God. I thank you, the absolute most high, absolutely everything. I love you, Father. Prayers to the Most High. Amen. How silly am I? I forgot to show you what Macaulay, you know what I mean, got for breakfast. So, you know, this coffee. They gave me a little more cream than normally expected. That's good. So, you know, they got yogurts, they got bananas, they got this muffin. You know what I mean? They normally serve, I forgot what that muffin joint is called. They normally serve those, but I guess I forgot that. Right? With this, of course. And we got 2 boiled eggs. I'm gonna enjoy this breakfast. I'm gonna save some for lunch. And then we'll go from there, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so right now I'm gonna go by this place called Better Lives of Rhode Island. You know, this place, it helps you get you know, they a meal site as well. It helps you with food, shelter, clothes, hygiene stuff. So I'm pretty much gonna go get hygiene stuff. And I just want to put this out there, let you know how weird and real my situation is. I've been outside, I've been inside for the past going on a week, and it rained not once. Every time I'm outside, it fucking rains. It's been like this going on, I don't know, 7-8 years now. It rained 90%, about at least 90% of the time I stood outside. My first day back outside in about a week or so, and look, it's fucking pouring out rain. It wasn't even raining when I was driving earlier. But y'all don't want me to believe in certain things. Nah, this shit is real. Like, there are a lot of people that's out to fuck my life up. They don't even want me to die. They want me to fucking get tortured. Because I decided I'm not being none of these motherfuckers' puppets anymore. I don't even know where I put my umbrella either. I bet you if I would have stood inside for it, there would have been sunny out. But we about to go to this place. Like I said, I'm gonna get me some hygiene stuff. Hopefully I could get some clothes, because I got no clothes left. And then we're gonna figure out what we could do for the rest of the day. All right, we got to the building. Better Lives of Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they got some clothes I could get. I gotta update some of my information, like my phone and all that, but they've been helping me out with food pantries, getting me clothes and things like that. So let's see what I can get help with this time. Alright, so it looks like they're short staffed right now, so they put me on the waiting list. Best time for it, right? I have the worst luck. They've been helping me out for a while now, but I do know there was someone helping me out not long ago. Her name is Miss Sherry. I know she no longer is over there. I know that. I think there was somebody else that was helping me out too. I don't think that person's there no more either, because I haven't seen him the last couple times I was over there. Somebody else actually helped me out, and he was new too. So you know, that's the building, Better Lives of Rhode Island. Like I said, they help you out with food, shelter, clothing, hygiene kits, and things of that nature. So as of right now, I'm trying to think. You know what? I'm gonna stop by my fam's spot real quick. To stop by his job, see if I could get a couple of things. It's raining out here. You know, as you can see, I'm getting things done. So, you know, the reason why I'm not driving right now, because I haven't registered it yet, and I don't like riding hot. That's not what I do. To even park somewhere, I had to drive at night. So, you know, I'm not trying to push my luck. All right, man. So let's stop by my favorite spot. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so right now I've been walking for like the past hour. You know what I mean? I walk pretty much from downtown. I'm in the south side right now. Hopefully my fam responds. I'm near his job. See what resources he'll know, so I could get some clothes and some hygiene stuff. You know, Let's see what happens. This has pretty much been every day that I've really been staying outside. I was inside for about a week. There was no signs of rain. I'm outside for this one day and this is what it is. I'm telling you. This happened 95% of the time I was out here all these years that I was homeless. Alright, got my lunch. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask y'all a question real quick. How do you are heterosexual and you be staring at other men? Like, I don't understand that shit. Like I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I don't know how you can sit there and say you a straight man and then just be googly-eyed over watch this grilling another guy. Like, that's gay. Let me remind all y'all men. Doesn't matter. Street guys, nerdy guys. If you stare at another man, knowing you don't know him, knowing you don't got problems with him, knowing you don't even know who that person is. Now, I understand if you're trying to recognize somebody. I understand. That happens. But if you're staring at another man, knowing you don't know him and things like that, man, you just gay, man. It is what it is. Heterosexual men don't stare at other men. It is what it is. And if you gay, just say that. If you're gay, just say that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. Just say that. That way, straight men won't be uncomfortable when we know y'all staring. Because at that point, it'll be, oh, he gay, he like guys. Don't sweat it. Y'all sit there be trying to be gangster. They just dropped my fork. Y'all sit there trying to be gangster. Sitting there looking at other men. Like, and then y'all get mad that we catch you staring at us. So come on, man, stop it. Stop it, man. But yeah, you know, I just got my lunch. I still saved up some things from breakfast. I'll eat that later. You know what I'm saying? Still raining. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna say my grace. I try to say my grace every time I eat. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pull up to the spot where I normally go when I'm outside. I'll show y'all in a second, and let's eat. Yeah. Dear God, I thank you so much for blessing me with a wonderful meal. I thank you so much for always making sure that I'm fed, pause. I thank you so much for always making sure I don't starve in the streets. I thank you so much for always making sure that I am out of harm's way and away from the bad and evil. I thank you so much for giving me another chance to make today better than yesterday. I thank you so much, God, for absolutely everything. I love you the most, Father, and thank you so much for always having me enjoy these meals. You're the best, you're the greatest. All prayers to the Most High. And thank you for everything. Thank you. Make today be better than yesterday. I love you the most, Father. God. So yeah, they gave us a Thanksgiving meal. All right. There's a recall on tomatoes, so I have been staying away from tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? The cookies, yeah, we most likely gonna save that for later. I don't know, I thought that jelly. I don't know. I never really tried, I think I tried stuffing once and it was good. But you know, we're gonna give it a shot now. Alright, let's give this a try. One time. I definitely, whatever this is, the jelly, or I definitely don't want that on there. Let me taste this. See the jelly? That's cranberry. That's not bad. Okay. Cranberry on turkey? Interesting. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna throw the salt and the pepper. We're gonna throw that shit on the stuffing. I can't even fry it, yo. Throw on the salt. Yeah, I think this is stuffing. Let's see. It's not bad. Tastes good with the salt and pepper, I'll tell you that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me try the turkey with the cranberry on it. Why that tasted like wine? That's why I crave it. I already know the cookie gonna be good. I already know. And now getting this vacuum, definitely need to get this steak tails. You know, I vacuumed this front side already. I came here for this reason. If you could see over the tent. Ooh, you can't see over the tent. That's good. That's good. This is why. That's the main reason, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what's back here. We never even got to open this. Let's find out. Oh! Yeah. This is the main reason why. So this one I'm gonna be passing out right back here. You know what I mean? With my short self. Alright, man. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie. That's all residue weed. Let's see how much this rolls up. Shit, look how this shit look now. You gotta work smarter, not harder, baby. Yo, I didn't know condoms expire. I didn't know condoms expire. Magnum 10. I didn't know this expired, bro. Wow, everything expires, huh?